Good
Has he
morning,
go?
good
Oh,
morning,
he's
good
going all
morning,
week.
good morning. Yeah, and he's engaged already. He should have at least waited till the end.
What?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did it yesterday. That was why I said congrats, Devin, earlier.
yeah. I know. You know what? I said in chat. He figured his way out of two. If he needs to get out of a third, he'll do it too.
You know what he should do is he should take this as and just use it as a honeymoon. Like they're already there for a week, right? Is that a thing now? Engagement honeymoons? Engage a moon. Yeah, that was stupid. I have three things to do this week. My room, finish it. My office, I should say. The garage, and I need to cut the backyard. Well, I guess I'll probably have to cut the front yard too, but it's I need to like make a little checklist.
You need a checklist for that?
Well, just so that I can see it over and over again, so that I'll actually do it. Although I'm pretty motivated to do the office and the garage. The grass, however, I don't have a riding lawnmower yet, and I'm looking over at it now, and that's just a lot of pushing.
It's not that big.
I mean, it ain't small
No, no, it doesn't look small.
for a push
It's not
mower.
an acre.
No. It's
I used
probably
to have
about
to push
half.
an acre.
Yeah, well, that's just dumb. Why didn't you just get a riding lawnmower, or tell your
Ask my
parents to?
dad. That's why he had kids. I told him it wasn't a good investment.
I mean, there's one way to instill hard work into your kid, but forcing them to cut an acre of land with a push mower, that's just kind of rude.
And then buys a riding lawnmower at the end of the summer.
Oh, that's like a fu to your face.
That's called punishment.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do when I have to punish my kids. I think about that a lot, actually.
My dad, we used to use wood burning stove every year. And if we were bad over the summer, he would get it full logs. So we would have to hand chop up, a couple cords of wood.
That actually seems like fun
Yeah,
as a
no,
kid,
it's
whacking
fun
some
because
wood.
you would rent the machine. It'd be fun for a little while, but gets old real quick.
Yeah.
And then you have to stack it all in the porch.
How was everybody's weekend? Did you do anything fun?
Boring.
Yeah, mine was dealing with both kids the entire weekend by myself, as the wife was obviously out of it.
That sucks, man.
Yeah. Yesterday she actually did wake up for me. I went. I was letting the dogs out at 3 in the morning because of that poker tournament. I entered that thing at 8:30, and I was like, oh, I'll probably bust out, by 10 or whatever. I was really just playing to kind of put myself to sleep because when you play long enough at night, you start to get real tired. And I just kept like winning the hands that you should win, which in poker is sometimes not how it works. Usually you end up getting beat by something stupid. And then before I know it, we're like out of 900 and I think it was like 70 people. There was only 100 left. We're in the money, and I was like, oh shit, I'm like third in chips. Like, what the fuck's going on? And so I kind of like sit up in my chair and I actually start playing. And I was pretty much I was first a couple times, but when I got to the final two tables, I was still third in chips, and then I got into that big hand against the one guy that could, knock me out of the tournament. Well, there's two guys obviously that were in front of me, but I had him. It was like being in OEG right now. It's like the odds are in your favor for it to come back down, but it said nope, and it went back up. it was pretty. He had pretty bad odds. He only had two outs
Two-outer.
on the river. So what's that? 5%? Is it 2.5 or 5%? I haven't looked at the odds charts in so long. It's either 2.5 or 5%. So I had at least a 95% chance to win that hand, which would have put me in a dominant position to win the tournament. Because there wasn't anybody else even with it. I would have had 3 times as many chips as the next closest person with only 15 people left. It would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, that river nut for the flush is horrible. Or not flush, full house.
Yeah, it was for the full house. Yeah, I knew I had him too, because the way I played it, I was out of position, and once I checked the flop and he bet, I was like, all right, I got him. And then the turn, he shoved it all in. I was like, gotcha. Turned it over. He shows pocket nines. I'm like, fuck yeah. And then sure enough, 9 right in my face. It's like, you jerk. It's like, couldn't you have done that like 5 hours ago?
What was the tournament price?
It was only a $3 tournament, but first was like, it was like almost $600 or something like that.
It's a big one.
Like I said, I was just playing just to wind down, essentially. I had no intentions of it turning into that.
You didn't think you really had a chance of winning when you first signed up. Threw away your $3.
Yeah, essentially. But I think well, I'm actually like, that's what I specialized in when I played poker, was tournaments. That was kind of what I did. And so I mean, I've won my fair share of tournaments, but this tournament I went in with the intention of losing once I got tired. But when I got tired, I realized that we were already pretty deep in the tournament, and I had a big stack, so I was like, oh, I guess I should at least try. And so I did, and I feel like, you know, if that 5% doesn't happen there, I probably win that tournament. It's pretty hard to lose if you're that big of a chip leader going into the final table, because the pay jumps start to get a little bit bigger. So if you know how to be aggressive, it's pretty easy to just accumulate chips and just slowly beat them down. Okay.
They still look yellow to you.
No.
Is
That's good.
Yeah, they actually look white.
Tournament.
And still
I mean, there's like the faintest. There's a very small hint of it. Yeah. Your face looks more yellow than your eyes. Good luck.
Minute.
Good morning, Thomas. Bad Bear Oxa, what's up, man? Yeah, let's get it. Witnessed killer. What happened? What's happening with OEG? It is they acquired something. OEG recently acquired subsidiary Gibson Technical
OEG
Services. They reached an agreement with TEC on 700-mile engineering and construction project across central Mississippi. So they got like a big contract or whatnot.
Tell AHTSS.
Tell again. I can't
Tall.
see how many shares we have.
Tall up.
We're all out of shares now.
One OEG.
No, tell. We had them last week.
DT, where are you at? Where are you trading at?
Home?
Your broker.
Oh, see, Meg. I was like, what?
We have plenty of shares on Tau, or at least I do.
I had taken that off my list because they were out.
Oh, they're bad.
On TELL or TAL?
Oh, TAL.
Yeah.
Yeah, that spread got freaking nasty.
Yeah, it did.
Tall with some dollar. LIZI stalking it. Carrot. Tall dollar.
When I pulled TAL up, that thing was like whipping. I was like,
Dude, I clicked it up at like 80 and it threw my order down in the 40s. I was like, cancel.
that OEG going cray.
Tall down to leftovers. OEG bang.
Some weird spreads so far today. Watching tell here through 450. Damn, Lizzie would have been good. That was a quick one.
Order filled.
Ang starter.
That was the other one. NG.
WPG basically HTB. Tall done.
Order filled.
Done all OEG. CDEV up.
Juke. It literally missed me by. It literally went to my order. No fill. Didn't even miss me by a penny. It just went to my order and no fill.
Carrot slow.
It's so annoying. Can't really see it. Abda, I think it was. Thanks for the sub, man. Tells like a bigger company too, so could be a fight. I just don't like how slow this one's moving. Mosey no shares. WPG basically out of shares. Literally like 2,000 left, man. Yep, out of them again. There was 2,000 left. I was like, should I try? Thinking about, oh, let's see what it does here. I was gonna say I'm thinking about adding a little bit here, and I could cut the ad if it went high of day, but it looks like it's gonna try again.
Hotel. What's
It
happening?
literally hit my order at 451 and didn't fill me. It's so frustrating.
Bars are looking a little grindy.
Order filled.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Wow, WPG. Sad face. We don't have shares on that one. It's about to halt. There it goes. Again. It tapped my order on the bid. No fill. This thing's laughing at me.
LIZI leftovers on a trail.
Get out of here, Tell.
Get to your home. You're too good for your home.
Chopper.
Your chopper's
pretty
the
good.
other way. What are you doing? If you want to live, come with me.
Get the VWAP.
Wow. I used to actually do a really good one.
We don't have any on CMake for Tell.
Like I said,
Not according to Brad. Got millions.
Bitcoin must be up. A lot of the Bitcoin stocks are up.
Yeah, we have billions in so.
A billion.
Tell.
I'm sorry, D2, to get your hopes up. I thought you were saying Tao, T-A-L.
No, it's all good, man. I thought you were saying tell, not towel.
MViz.
All right, I'm not playing this game today. If it goes 472, cut.
Yep. That would be what I'm doing. It's literally tapped me at it tapped me at 451 the first time my order was there. This time it tapped me at 458. And no fill both times. I mean, if it breaks 460, I have a pretty good feeling I'm going to get filled this time because obviously there's some shares there that are holding it up. So if it gets through, it'll probably flush down a little bit.
There's just lots on the ask.
Nope. Literally did not flush at all.
This is feeling kind of WBT-ish. $460 and $23.50.
Is that your average?
My average is 461.
Yeah, mine's 461,667. That's been just chilling right here.
Dancing around this spot, right?
Yep.
English 80k to borrow FYI.
You know you want to test 450. Just go do it. Without the games. The games of going high of day by a penny and then doing it. Just to annoy me.
Doesn't seem to care about its topping tails either. Really frustrates me.
Right? It's like you think, where's the flush? It's like all this points to a flush. Just give it to me. I guess you could say that was a gap fill on WPG. It did open higher.
Order filled.
There we go. I got an order filled. I mean, I'm not out of it, but that was my first one.
You just scaling out?
Trying, yeah. Trying to actually make some money on it.
Order filled.
And second order filled there. My last one's pretty far down, 443. I'm gonna move my stop to 468. I'm gonna watch what it does at VWAP, but I got the order there just in case it wants to flush through 450.
Tried to take half at the VWAP, missed it.
When? I never got the VWAP.
Yeah, it just hit.
No.
453.
Your VWAP's wrong.
I was on the bid.
Tell looking for the exits.
I see
Running
VWAP
out
at
of
446.
Really?
Yeah, do you have it set to just the day? Well, it should. No, mine is too. So it shouldn't be different. Everyone's VWAP should be the same. What?
Yeah.
Somebody else check it. DT, what's your VWAP at on TELL? Thomas?
446.
Somebody? Yeah, 446.
Why broken?
I don't know. Happens to Devin often.
I'll say, what charting are you using?
I use light speeds.
What time are you using?
It's just the standard VWAP. I can see how many bars it's counting.
Order filled.
3 to 5.
Can you change the source of your VWAP on light speed?
All out of tell.
It might be a pre-market thing. Maybe I don't have pre-market. Which I don't know.
Yeah, that could be it, maybe.
Oh no, I can't.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
on.
with pre-market.
It's 453ish on my DAS, but
Yeah, that's mine. 453.
yeah, and then it's 446 on TradingView. So I don't use it on DAS; it's just there.
I mean, any stock can go 100%.
NVDA small long.
Guess I should stop that. It's crazy. Airplane caused such a big shadow there.
There you go. Yeah, you don't have pre-market included because I just included pre-market on DAS, and it went back to 446-ish. Yeah, 446.
So when you took it off, it changed it?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't
Done
know
with
that it
tell.
changes at all.
Because that's why mine was at 456, because I just went and configured it and changed it to include pre-market, and it dropped it.
It's kind of interesting because I would always tell everybody that's the one indicator that everyone sees the same, but apparently that's not the case.
UONE.
I think including pre-market is kind of the default though with retail brokers.
The spread on UONE.
Order filled.
Oh, I missed it. I was going to go long on NVIS at 1630.
Dang, ENG going cray cray.
Still have half on Tell. Colin's got to make up some max
Ang
loss.
Abiding, too little shares there.
I'm all out
Order
until.
partially filled. Order filled.
You did it again.
All out of UONE.
That's a quick one, Tim.
Yeah. I wish we had more shares on ENG. Be something I'd probably play, but staying away from it.
God.
Carrot.
What don't you like about ENG? Float?
Not enough shares.
Yeah, no shares. Sorry. Yeah, you're not crazy, because David, I know, doesn't use pre-market, and I just asked him the same question, and our view app was different. Huh. Guess I gotta go delete some videos.
So are you going to use it or not use it?
Oh, I'm gonna still use it. I don't really use it anyway. I just use it as a guide. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
UONE $, good call there B. Kinda what I do.
Just need one more decent one here. Get to my goal. Our charts look very similar on that one. At least the entries anyway. You have better exits actually. Good shit. Good shit, colonoscopy.
Fucker.
Well, you weren't
GBR
answering. I was
started.
trying to be nice, and then you're
15.20.
just like, ah, fuck him. I don't need
I
his
was actually
compliments.
scrolling for your chart.
That's fine.
see it.
Yeah, okay.
I appreciate it. That was a good
So,
trade.
it's a really
You
far
on
scroll.
dollar
Super,
on way.
super far scroll.
And cut.
I think we both got out too early.
Jesus, there are a lot of halts today.
Yeah, I agree. Because I think that one's probably gonna fade all day. But to be honest, it was annoying the crap out of me. So I didn't feel like looking at it anymore.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of waiting anymore. The
I
waiting is
also,
always a bad thing.
yeah, I also took a pretty good win on it, so I can't really complain as far as my typical winners. But when you get the ads, it tends to help. UONE, I probably should have held a little bit longer. It was a pretty clear line down there at 775, and could have made some more there, but oh well. Those quickies where you're in them just in and out, it's hard not to just take them because it's like immediate satisfaction.
Absolutely. Just take it and run.
Yep, on to the next one. It's like, sure, you could have made a little bit more, but like no one's complaining. In the future, like when I have a lot more shares, it'll be a little different because then it's like you can just take 90% of the position and just, if you really want to let 10% ride, you can, just to see what it does. which is kind of my plan in the future.
You have a date for that, or are you just waiting for things to cool
No,
down?
the next Monday I'm gonna scale up. I'm gonna start scaling up.
Nice.
But as far as having enough shares to do the 90% thing, that probably won't happen for a little while. Like I'm talking like if I take 1,000 share starter, you know, I can take 900 of it off, and then still like 100 shares can actually still do some damage. But you
1,000
know,
share starter makes my stomach turn.
future man, gotta have goals.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, it's no different than using 100 share starter in stocks that actually, you know, have some good volume. That's the problem. It's something you'll have to start paying attention to that a little bit on something like UONE, because you won't necessarily always have the shares there because that was a pretty low volume trade. But then you have ones like Tell where it has all the shares in the world and you can't get filled anyway. So that was frustrating. It hit me twice with no fills. It worked out.
AHT breaking out. Or trying.
See, where is OEG? Let me check it out again. I'm gonna go long near 5. If I went to 5 again, I don't know if I would have been interested in a long. Definitely looks like it could still go a little crazy though. We're out of shares, so you actually bought 5,000 shares instead of 500. Well, I hope you sold 4,500 of them, or hopefully you're long and you still have them. That would be best case scenario. Oh my! Hopefully you just sold a bunch of them. Oh, this is halting. You better get rid of some of them. That's all I'm gonna say. That's if you buy 10x the amount of shares that you meant to buy and it goes in your favor, good days. Good days. But I definitely wouldn't be holding all of them after the mistake. Sammy, what's up, man?
OEG.
Yeah, next Monday I'm gonna scale up. I'm not like scaling up super crazy,
Yeah,
but
I'm looking at that one now.
Yep.
which one?
OEG.
Yeah, I'm out of shares on that one. There's a guy in my YouTube chat that says he bought 5,000 shares of OEG instead of 500 like he meant to, like right before that move happened.
Oh, jeez. Nice mistake.
He sold it all apparently into the halt. That's funny.
Best misclick ever.
Right? It's like, I mean, in a way, like the trade still worked, but it actually proves my point exactly. Like he 10x'd it, and when we were talking about that 1,000 share starter, it's no different than a 100 share starter, right? I mean, his 500 shares versus 5,000 there, like he wanted the position where he was getting it. It's just a bigger number. Obviously, he wasn't ready for that number, but
If you can turn off the psychology, it's the same. But
yep, exactly.
if you're really not looking at your P&L and you're not doing the mental math, it's different.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I remember
That's kind of how I base a lot of my trades too. Is you have to you kind of have to see the P&L just to kind of gauge where the position is currently. So like when you're going to add.
I just remember my first live trading account with TD Ameritrade and literally trying to capture like 5 cents on, 1, 2, 3,000 shares and watching 10 cents disappear immediately.
Yeah.
And just being like, oh God. Oh,
Watching GBR.
GBR is a little whippy.
GBR is a 5 mil float, so just be careful with it. I'm waiting for the 5 pop 100%, by the way.
Watching Ken. Watching GBR over 5.
6 cents
Spreedy.
a share to borrow on GBR.
Yeah, we got 96K. Good old 96K.
And you're just paying ECN fees, right? That's all you pay to CMEG? Or I mean, not CMEG, IB.
No, it's 0.0035 per share with a minimum of 35 cents in order.
Okay.
So essentially that's what I'm paying. 35 cents in order. So what's going to be a turd this week, Steve?
Umi.
Kin on earrings
Umi.
FYI.
I would have been
Oh,
green.
Omi's still a turd? Nuh-uh. Did it drop?
Oh, no way.
Derp.
Yeah.
Oh my, look at that drop.
Look at that piece of shit.
Didn't follow your plan.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, this is why on Friday I was so confused at what you were doing. I understood where you were coming from your side of things, but in my eyes, I was trying to say, like, you have these 3-4 day runners all the time, but it's like on the daily, it's so hard for it to not have some kind of a pullback before it continues higher. I'm not trying to say in hindsight I was right, so sorry. I don't even mean to do that.
Nah, I don't care. Had I not had as many shares, I probably would have held through. But I was just like, all right, enough's enough. I should have taken the half off of the loss and then rode the other half. Oh well.
Yeah, to me though, it sounded like you were pretty convinced that it was just gonna, grind higher.
I did feel that way.
Yeah. Well, then you did the right thing. There's really, I mean, this is all hindsight, unfortunately.
Yeah, could have popped up.
Oh, missed the gap fill by 2 cents. OEG to the moon.
Oh, Jesus. Perfect time. Stupid CMEG.
Yeah. Well, CMEG isn't letting us short it now.
OEG?
Yeah. It came out of the halt and then they didn't let us short it.
Yeah, they're like, ooh, this is probably going to be a good short. Let's take those away.
Yeah, right. 40-cent top tick there.
Now they're trying to get everybody to upgrade DAS. They just popped up a screen. It scares the shit out of me when they do that.
Yeah, it's like, what did I do?
Yeah, it's like
margin call. What?
Version blah blah
yeah,
blah.
I was about to say.
We are no longer supporting. Please update.
Yeah, I have it auto anyway.
Yeah, I had that pop up too, but I did it yesterday because I was checking the price of some stuff.
Get phone calls all day. Why isn't my shit working? Did you upgrade?
Guess I should have took what was the one I was even looking at?
New high.
GBR. Should have took that under 5. Bad Bear, I think they took it away though. So it might still have the S there, but maybe go from one ticker to another and then come back to OEG. It might be gone now.
AEL is going to make a new high too.
resistance right there. No OEG.
Yes. Oh, I'm talking about AAL.
No. American Airlines. That's Steve's favorite stock.
It is.
How long you been holding that? How many years?
Nah, I bought it last year during COVID, like $9.
Well, it's at 25 now.
It's decent.
Yeah.
Should be at 50 at some point.
Hit its VWAP again.
What is OEG doing? Could have made so much money just those 3 bars.
Can't figure out what tabletop it wants.
Pretty sure I know how to get this to break out. I'm gonna short it at 625.
I was gonna say you're gonna short it.
GME Tiny.
Ooh.
You can
GME did. GME jumped like $9. Now it's dropping.
You gonna build a bear there, Ravesh?
I was, but it's not doing anything. I'm actually adding to my son's custodial accounts.
He a fan of build a bear?
No, I'm not putting it in Build-A-Bear.
Hey, it's fun with kids. I did it with my nephews.
Yeah, I haven't been to Build-A-Bear, I think. When was the last time I went to Build-A-Bear? Jeez.
Oh, God. Mine was clear back in 2000, 2001-ish.
I want to say it was the Build-A-Bear for me.
So, what, like 5 years ago?
Yeah, it was like last week.
They have a giant fluff machine that has all the fluff that goes around like a snow globe.
Don't you shove it in its butt, too?
It likes it.
Ugh.
Carnival Cruise Line.
CCL doing something.
Yeah.
I can't believe I had this thing down at $10. The even bigger one was RCL. I had that at $23. What's that at? Ugh.
Royal?
Yeah, Royal Caribbean. Same. I mean, it's 3-1 basically. Same thing. Such an idiot I was. Bought all those. Like, I'm gonna add to them and hold them for at least 2 years. Oh, I wish I would have.
Yeah, I had that with Dave & Buster's.
Yep, I had Dave & Buster's too.
And Cake.
Play, Play, right?
Yeah, and Cake.
I didn't have Cake. I had like all the ones where it's like it would be some crazy ass headline news if they went file for bankruptcy. The thing that kills me about like Royal Caribbean and Carnival and stuff like that is they still have not sent out a single goddamn cruise ship since everything happened. Not one. And yet they bounced back this far. It's crazy.
It's supposed to open in July, the last I heard, but that was a couple months ago.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Since what, March or April of when COVID happened, like it's like you literally have made zero income. Like, how are you all the way back up here?
Because everyone's bullish on vacations right now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand. Like, like if Carnival officially like set sail or Royal Caribbean officially set sail and there's like big news, oh, they're back in business, like they'll get a spike that day just because of that news. But what they don't understand is the price has already been factored in over the last, since it started rebounding. Like because everyone's anticipating that they will get back to normal order, which is why I bought everything when I did, but I was just stupid. It was really hard to turn down 100% returns, and it was in like a week and a half. So it was like, I'm going to just go ahead and take this. And I was like, when it drops back down, I'll get back in. But then it just never dropped back down. I missed out.
Holding it. I still think they're all going to double. The airlines, the cruises. I got Norwegian at $8. It's still going to go up to 60.
Oh, I mean, they will. It's just a matter of time. It's like, how long do you want to hold it? And it was kind of just something I had never took a trade longer than, a couple days. And the only reason I was in them for a couple days is because I was losing. And everybody knows it's a lot easier to take a winner than a loser. So when you're like, wow, I just put this amount of money in and it doubled that quick. Okay. It's actually a little more than double. But the sucky part is it was only like 1/4 of my position that I was planning on having because I was planning on adding more to it like as the time went on. Because I bought it on literally the day the SPY hit its lowest point, and I was counting on having to scale into it all the positions, but then it just jumped right away. The old dead cat bounce.
AIH stalking it, just waiting for speed there.
What's this picture? Am I missing something?
Yes, my trade that was supposed to happen at 6:25.
10.80-ish would be real nice.
Yeah, back when you were trying to figure out what it was going to do.
Yeah. I put the order at 6:25. It was just sitting there. That's when I said, I know how I can make it break out. Sorry. I know that's annoying as hell, but I thought that was funny. It was just 1 cent. That's your style, Tim.
Yeah, sounds about right.
GBR 5M float, 90k to borrow, PSA, public service N.
Return? You guys go back to the Gamma?
The fuck?
Okay. Do you have any more? Or is that it?
Oh, I got plenty more, you asshole.
I didn't.
Shut
think
the
you-
fuck up.
I didn't think he was speaking English.
Ari Kushner.
And Spreedy.
Wish we had shorts on CCL.
GBR $$ on way. LOL.
Aw, I missed GBR? Did it not pop back up?
No,
It
it
says
didn't
it-
pop.
1014. No, it says it did. It must have been like really fast.
Not on a scanner.
The monitor says it did.
I didn't see it. It might not have sounded off.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It must have been real fast, like one of them ones where it just blinks.
Yeah, yeah. It definitely was real fast.
That's frustrating. That's the move I was looking for. That was a little slow.
I like these comments. kind of like, I'm not too interested. GBR 5 mil fluid, 90K to borrow. You know, I'm not sure. Okay, money on the way.
Money on the
Public
way out.
service announcement. It's funny. He's basic. I mean, I have learned that damn, the spy's taking a hit. I have learned that he tends to say those things more so it sounds like a dad trying to protect his young.
GME done small $.
Well, seriously, I think that's exactly what he's doing if you really think about it. Like he's basically saying, "Look, kids, I'm experienced. I know what I'm doing. If you are going to trade this, just keep these things in mind."
Right.
Spy is getting spanked. Guess I picked a good time to add. I didn't even realize that I was adding to the kids' accounts. And it was right as this was all happening, so it's probably good. If it bounces, that is.
The under 43.
I always seem to get super close to my goal, and then just no more trades pop up. It's so frustrating. What's your TA on OEG? What does TA mean? Roberto, what's up, man? Yeah, OEG, I was watching it, but then it died, so then I stopped. Are you guys, I just realized because I put OEG in my title, maybe that's what you guys were searching YouTube and saw OEG. Yeah. The only reason I put it in my title is because I traded it pre-market. But yeah, we ran out of shorts, or else I would have played it during the market as well. Probably right here on this pop through 6, but no shares. Looking to trade AIH. Watching AIH like a pop towards 11 though.
I think Steve fell in the water.
Steve getting mugged.
The wife just said, running more labs and checking liver
AIH
levels. Put me on a
11.20 per
steroid to
week,
see if
please.
that helps the infection. Said to rest as much as possible, and if the steroids don't help in 2 days, they will order a CT scan.
Make it happen, B.
Fun times.
I figured a CT scan was coming. That's why I asked. I didn't think. Then after I posted that, I was like, wait a minute, they're not going to do a CT that late.
Yeah.
Carrot.
You're a tablecloth. Is she any danger of the big C?
Well, they originally thought that's what she had, and that's what
didn't bring it up,
caused.
so.
Yeah, and that's what caused the ground glass opacities. Is it opacities? Yeah, it has to be the way it's spelled.
Have a great day.
You have a great day.
No, it's perfect. I thought I heard someone. Always the little one.
TA technical analysis? Yeah, I don't really do technical analysis. Not anymore. I mean, I can if you really want me to, but I mean, something like OEG, technical analysis kind of gets thrown out the window. You can look for trend lines, but that's usually about it. If you really want to say, I'd probably use this one right now. I mean, technical analysis isn't, when you get ones that go a little bit crazy, they don't really tend to matter that much anymore. Come on, pop through 11. Come on, AIH. You know you want to.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
All right, we're in AIH.
I thought it was going to give a little more than that. I Nice top tick.
Spread. The bid was a penny above me, but it never printed that low. Look at the spread. Ugh. AIH. Yeah. Not digging the spread at all.
Oof. Let's pull it up and sold 95 cents.
Order filled.
All out there.
There you go.
Yeah, if it was going to go back up towards 11, I was ready to take it off.
AIH $.
Look at that spread. Jeez.
So what does the live chat say when you put a carrot or pepper, whatever that is?
Carrot.
Does it say carrot?
Yeah. It says carrot too if you do the symbol, like the shift 6. The upper, what is that called?
It's called the carrot.
I want. Yeah, it is called a carrot, isn't it? That's why it calls it a carrot.
Shows you exponents too.
I think everybody's just trading OEG today.
I wouldn't doubt it. Test, 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 test. Yeah, I guess it is a little bit low. Test, 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 test. It's a little bit better. Test, 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 test. Oh, leave it there.
They must have ran out of shorts at CNA for OEG. That's why the T's there now.
No, T just means it halted and resumed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, it's funny when it says TSSRS.
Yeah, get the max amount of letters there.
Like, Jesus.
I thought T was
GBR is running again.
Yeah, do we have shares on that still? Yeah, 76. Yeah, OEG held that little trend line it formed. somebody was asking me to do technical analysis on it, and I was like, when you get stocks like this, they kind of just do what they want to do. It's got seven. I mean, it's rotated its float almost 2 times. I mean, yeah. Run out of shorts, rotate float twice, holding the trend line. Probably a little dangerous. Although it looks like it could be forming a head and shoulders right now if you really want to get technical. GBR 550 would have been amazing. That's what I was waiting for there. Might be,
With you on that one.
especially with the shares. I'm not looking to get into one of those again. Gotta base it on shorts and volume and chart. I mean, isn't that essentially what I just said? No shorts available. Rotate its float twice. And it's holding the trend line. Yeah. DT, I need you to build me something. I can't find a thing to mount my PC to the bottom of my desk. Everything seems to either be too small or like has bad reviews for being a piece of crap. So I was thinking of like making something out of wood, but I don't know how to do that stuff. So I'm gonna need you to step up to the plate.
Yeah, there you go. Cut up a couple pieces of wood, some L brackets. It works great.
Yeah, sounds pretty simple. So can you go ahead and just do it for me?
Sure.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, can you just drive it down? I'd appreciate it.
Just like everyone else. Come visit me for a couple of weeks. I'll put you to work.
Nah, I was thinking about doing it myself because I have everything to do it and I could easily do something like that. I was just debating on if I should even do it because I think it might actually end up being too heavy for the desk itself. It shouldn't be, but I don't know. I just have the thought of it like ripping out somehow. Rather not find out.
If you did it right, it wouldn't rip out of the wood.
Plus, I mean, right now buying wood is expensive. Ball sack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
is.
was supposed to build a new shelf system for my mom in her closet. And I was going to do it when I go down there on the 26th. But I told her I can't because wood is doubled and triple priced, if you can even get it. I saw pictures of some Home Depots. It was empty. But for what your need shouldn't be too bad. I probably have that laying around. Just gas pipe it, man. Get some flanges. TraderSync some bolts. Be good.
Yeah, yeah. All the ones that they sell, it's like they don't really make sense. It's almost like they designed them to fail the way, because like if your PC is heavy, like they have it sitting with basically an L bracket on the bottom holding it up, and it's like, well, if that bends, like there's nothing else holding it in. Like, that's it. It's just gonna fall over.
L brackets can hold a lot of weight.
Yeah, but these are. I'm not even talking about the L bracket failing. I'm talking about the POS, well, I guess you can call it metal. It's like that hollow crap stuff that they use. And it's like if that bends, yeah, sure, the
did you
L
look
bracket will
up?
hold it. Just under desk PC mount. A lot of them are meant for smaller PCs, but I have a full size tower, so there's only like one or two that even say they'll fit it. And the one was like stupidly overcharging.
And bigger crow. Worth I.
Yeah, I've got a full-size tower filled with water.
Yeah, that's probably a little too heavy.
Thing weighs like 80 pounds. It's insane.
There's not that much water in there.
Well, the reservoir, a decent amount. Not, you
There's
know,
one-
20
there's one
pounds,
held
but
with straps.
dude, the straps would probably be better because at least that goes around the whole thing.
Yeah, rig up some plumbing strap, man. Some zip screws.
Towing straps.
Done.
Yeah, hell yeah, I could just ratchet that shit to it.
That'll look
Very steampunk.
The only reason I don't want to build a wooden one is because I'd feel obligated to stain it the same color as my desk. Although it would probably look pretty good. I just don't feel like doing it. Not just to mount my PC.
Why don't you just set the PC on your desk?
Well, that was actually the other option. But it would just kind of be chilling over there on the right side, which, I mean, I guess I could because I don't have anything else over there. Could be a good idea.
Then you eliminate all those extra long wires you're going to need when you do stand up.
Well, believe it or not, I don't apparently need any because I already use it as a stand-up and it's sitting on the floor.
I've got a thermal tape that's just on my wall next to my monitors. It's nice.
I wanted to build years ago. I wanted to build a wall PC.
They're real easy. Same. I mean, it's not. I should just say it's not difficult.
Yeah.
Have you
That's
seen
the thing with.
PCs with all the parts that are built inside the desk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too much for me.
Yeah. It's pointless. Yeah, they do, but yeah, it's pointless though from a functionality standpoint.
Only thing I see, they're all made out of metal.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure you know, like some of the metal, yeah, it's that like cheap metal. It's not even like real metal. Well, it's like I guess what I'm getting at is can't.
Cheap stamp steel, man.
Yeah. Well, and it's thin. It's thinner than, like, if you were to buy something of quality, it feels thick and rigid and solid. Where this steel, with the quote marks, like I could literally bend it in my freaking hands. Like it's shit.
It's probably like hollow aluminum or something. Cast aluminum.
Whatever it is, it's
No,
trash.
Aluminum's expensive. That's that steel that's mixed with everything.
Yeah, it's probably just recycled junk. It's probably got plastic in it.
Just put a 4x4 under it. It'll work.
I actually kind of like Thomas's idea. It would be the right side of the computer too, because that's like the side where you can see into it. I don't know. I might actually toy with that.
That's what all the computer nerds do. Put on your desk. Make it all RGB.
Well, originally, the way that I had planned to mount everything was going to be like dead center of the desk, which it actually is, but for the mount to work so that it doesn't like smash the wall and I can actually keep it kind of flat, I had to push the main mount so that it's kind of like L-shaped to the left. So I'm actually kind of on the left side of my desk instead of like dead center. So it leaves more room over on the right side, which I could actually end up here. Here, like I'll take a picture and show you real quick.
Shelf it on your wall too.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that because of the going up and down.
Yeah,
That's why I wanted it. Well, yeah, that's true. That just sounds like even more of a pain, though, to be honest. It would be facing the right way, again, though. I don't know. No.
Just open your case, put some screws, and drill some holes up through it. Self-tapping screws, 4 screws, you're done.
I should make sure I get ones that are just a little bit too long so they go through the other side of the desk too, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Just enough that when you slam on it, it pierces. That's what I did with the chain machine. I just drilled that fucker right to the fucking wall.
It's there so your mouse pad sticks. The screws coming out.
Oh, I thought today was gonna be a good day. Shit.
Jumia finally popping off. MIA.
Speak for yourself, DT. I had a pretty decent day.
Dude, that wire management.
Well, I haven't got there yet. That's because I'm trying to figure out what to do first. Everything's just sitting there. That's why I said I need to figure it all out.
I just flipped over. Looks like you're wearing a white shirt that went through the red wash.
Hey, man.
You still got that.
It is.
Right
It's
up your
like that
arm,
all
man.
pink. Yeah.
It
not
is.
white
It's,
pink.
it's pink though, man. Come on.
That rogue red sock, man. Gotta get that out of there.
It's actually funny you say that because that happened not too long ago. My son, or when my wife took off his sheets to wash them, one of his red socks was in it, and it turned not only his sheets but our sheets and like all the sheets. They're like a pink now. Yeah.
Did you scold him?
No, he didn't do it.
It wasn't his fault.
Explain to me why your socks. I know he didn't.
But somebody had to, right? So I'm just gonna blame his ass. He's punished for a month.
That's right.
Yeah, we don't need a reason.
When my washing machine was broke, I'd go home and do my laundry. And it'd all be piled in front of the washing machine. My mom would still do my laundry. Like, come on, Mom, stop.
The worst point for a washing machine that fails is when it's filled with water.
Yeah, and I mean, if it fails completely and won't run anymore, but most washing machines have that failsafe where it'll drain regardless.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually the thing that's spinning or whatever we call it, rotating.
That was way back in the day, though.
When phones had cords.
That's right. They were rotary.
Phones had cords?
Nope.
Yeah, the big long one you would track from the kitchen to the living room, get all tangled up. Come on, man. I remember rotaries. Remember when cordless phones were $500?
They were huge. Cell phones that had a giant battery pack you had to carry on your shoulder.
Yeah,
I remember when my old man had a midlife crisis, bought an RX-7 cell phone in
19.20.
like 88.
Car
It's like
phones.
yeah, it had a cord. Star 69.
Oh man, dial up. Then you get a phone call and it'd fuck everything up.
Hello. Hello.
You
Yeah.
got mail.
Bong, 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 bong.
Right.
I love it.
Oh, it brings back memories.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
we had the one where you actually had to put the phone in the modem.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, my dad used to work for Mellon Bank, and he would dial in that way.
2400 baud.
Oh, dude, they're slower than that.
What are they?
Yeah, you would type and they'd be like,
GBR to the moon. Is IBF shorts on GBR?
Yeah, running out though.
It's wobbling.
I remember being a little kid and hearing my sister scream through the computer, "I'm on the phone."
yeah.
The good old days.
My voicemail message on my phone is a fax machine.
Order filled.
Oh, I like it, dude. I like it.
It worked for all except for the pre-recorded ones. Because they're like, oh, this is a fax timer.
That 40K's got me nervous on GBR.
GBR back at it. 50% rotated 40k remain equals small.
Leaves me voicemail messages. It's like, Mom, I know you called.
I wish I had shorts on GBR. That looks fun.
Yeah, it does.
Easily 6.20 plus.
Yeah, it's easily 6 points.
Yeah, no, it's down at 20K. I'm gonna watch.
Order filled.
Yeah, I took a stab and that one got me.
I feel like it'll reject hard at 6. Just a feeling.
It's the same year over year, and sales down huge. It's the news from 2 weeks ago.
Am I not getting YouTube audio?
Nice chart, Tim. Looks like elevator buttons.
What do you mean?
I just saw you when you clicked it out. The triangles are on top of each other.
Oh, yeah.
Rows of elevators. So do I sound worse or better today?
Sound normal today.
Yeah, that must be Discord.
Oh, damn. I was getting ready to try it one more time if it popped through 6, but we're out of shares. Yeah, of course.
There it goes.
Pretty good call, more too. Bounce 598.
Yeah.
That's enough to take 20 cents. Might hold up here though in the 70s.
BBW
Might go
in
long
sub.
on it if it's gonna maintain 6 though, but it doesn't look like it.
Screw you. I would have easily still been in this had we had more shares. Well, that's what I wanted the first time around.
It's gonna go the whole way.
GBR we LOL.
Well, and then I couldn't even get back in because we ran out of shares.
Yeah.
LOL. Someone
chased. I couldn't even pull the trigger.
You were flirting with it.
GBR out all.
Spy is not.
That was a
having
heart
good day.
palpitator.
Did you guys hear they're doing a true count of AMC stocks starting tomorrow?
What does that even mean?
Something that they're going to count the actual stocks. It's going to take a month. The
Like
actual outstanding stocks.
Like recount the vote by hand.
Something like that. I didn't read into it much. It's supposed to start tomorrow and release results in mid-July to end July.
I don't know. Hopefully this AMC GME stuff doesn't end up with us getting weird regulation on retail. We're in the perfect climate for it.
I don't know if there's any reason to. I mean, they're playing it just like we are. Maybe some more, what do they call it? Not visibility. I can't remember what the word is. Transparency.
The transparency will be the stock market is risky. We should just make PDT 50K now instead.
I think they should just get rid of it.
Yeah, me too.
I do too.
Absolutely.
You lose your money, go ahead. You know.
Hey, you could just as easily walk into a casino and throw your money away. Why can't you do it with stocks? That'd be great, man. Can you imagine just a flush of retail?
Column era, right?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
94 or something like that? 95? No. Later, I think. Late 90s. I'm gonna Google it.
Something with the market being so out of margin whack or something.
BBW $$ on way.
I just heard a toilet flush. I think it was on Vish's YouTube.
Yeah, it was.
Are you that close?
It wasn't me, but yeah, it was.
Did you have a toilet in your kitchen?
It's right outside the office to the other side of the kitchen.
AIH
Goes
stock
if you walk out to the left,
still
the
pretty
kitchen's
slow
there. If you
for
walk
my
out to the
lighting
right, there's
setup.
a bathroom.
I either have to go upstairs or downstairs. Funniest part is the toilet in the basement. It's just a toilet. There's nothing around it. Big open basement with a toilet.
It's kind of funny.
Are you standing right now?
No.
Why aren't you standing, dude?
I'm trying to do a Rubik's Cube. I can't stand and do a Rubik's Cube.
I think you can. I built.
Right. You can't do that without looking.
I built this desk as a standing desk, and so I ended up just buying one of those high bar stool chairs for it. I never stand at it.
What's up with
That'd be
EVs
weird at
today?
first.
Well, they make those like weird, like leaning stools.
What, you guys aren't sitting on balls anymore? Stupid fat.
Or you just bounce. Works your core out.
Sure it does. Just like, what was it, the thigh buster or whatever it was.
Finally. I hate when I can't figure it out, but I finally did.
All right, well, I guess I will take my tailwind and go home for the day. Just need a bunch
Spy
more of
gets
those
spanked.
and get my credit back.
The pattern day trading rule was implemented back in 2001 as a safety feature to help reduce the risk associated with day trading. I feel like Robinhood and like all those guys should be banned then, right?
What do you mean?
Or not? I mean, maybe not them in general, but they should put a PDT on options.
Should just remove all of it.
I mean, I agree. But I'm just saying, if they're going to have a PDT like they do now for trading stocks, they should do it for options as well. Because those are even more volatile.
Right. I can't say I know the reasons why this would reduce risk, but at first glance, having to invest $25,000 to even play seems like it would increase risk. But that's just me. I think it's pretty ridiculous.
You should just lower it to 10,000. Be cool with that.
I mean, we bring
GBR
a
YOLO long.
lot more people into day trading. Or at least increase the amount at which they trade now. Alright, guys. Good luck for us.
Later, Colin. Yep,
Later.
see you tomorrow.
Alright, Colin.
Bye.
Later.
What happened?
You got a GBR long.
Yeah, David is. Looks like.
Broke 6.
Yeah, I do scalp for the most part.
I should have been in this.
Dollar, dollar, dollar.
Wow. Charlie all the way from San Francisco. Or San Diego.
That's a pretty big bounce off GBR.
So if your shorts run out, do you not get them anymore? Even if people cover?
No, yeah, they come back when people cover. But not to the tune of what you probably had. Yeah, what it did there after it tried 6 is what I was looking for it to do when I got in. I was just looking for that quick scalp back down through the $0.50, but unfortunately, it had other plans. It tried it, but it didn't go through. I think it got to like 52 or something, which I was getting ready to take it, but it was a little spready, and I think the spread had me right near break even. So I just waited for high of day and took it off, which was kind of annoying, but oh well. Took me back under my goal for the day. But without shares available, that thing goes through 6 and runs. Then you just look like a friggin' idiot. People got bailed out there.
Yeah, it just didn't take off. Through 6. I'm responding to your YouTube. It's like 30 seconds delayed.
Yeah, so
What?
no one knows what you're talking about.
Yeah. We were
I didn't
talking
hear what
about
you said.
GBR.
Watching AHT.
AHT.
Yeah, I don't think we ever had shorts on that. I'm watching VTR making a perfect stair step on the hourly chart.
Just needs to go and get away from that 9.
Took a nice little drop through that trend line. Trying to get back up to it. Probably a good short right here, to be honest. Look at the chart LX. That's a stair climber if I've ever seen one.
Jeez.
That one keeps popping up on my scanner. Shorted.
Why is this? Oh, it's on the monitor. I was like, what? But it's my minus side 3. It should be plus side 3. When the heck was this? I don't know.
Looks like the oil energy is doing well today. I just looked and didn't realize that half of these are all in oil.
CCIV now? Fuck you.
Sweet.
LX earnings. AHT closer to 5 quickly please.
Have they even produced a car yet?
No.
LX, you suck. I was ready to take a little piece of it, jump through 12. But it said nope right at 12.
Spring of 2021.
CCIV basically anti-V care fuck. LOL. LOL.
What's going on with OBLN?
OBLN 50k to borrow.
The Oblin Goblin.
You mean 45k? You mean 40k? You mean 39k?
LX would have been nice. I was just hoping for the pop through. OEG is trying to come back. If I can get through 6 and hold, might actually work out. It'd be a nice long.
I think OBLN has a merger vote.
So VTNR gone a little wacko. How many shares there? It's a little higher than it was on Friday.
Just a bit.
Oh, sweet. My new Glock upper shipped today.
Pew, 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 pew. I was actually thinking of getting one of them dry fire kits. Just to be able to practice.
You mean the fake bullet thingamajiggers?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like a laser. It uses laser technology.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that.
You know of a guy, the channel Active Self Protection? He's always selling it.
I don't watch very many gun people. It gets old real quick.
It's not really a gun person. It's more of a channel where he goes over like situations that happen. He like kind of recaps them. Like he'll play it and then he'll go back and recap like how the person could have maybe done better, or you know, just
Gotcha.
like reviews situations. It's actually pretty cool. I watch quite a bit of it.
Did you watch the full drive cam of that armored truck robbery?
Yeah.
It
I was
makes
actually
so much more
disappointed.
sense.
Well, it does, but at the same time, I was disappointed that they didn't show the outside one for like when they got out. It's like let's see that, because like where does he go? So it's just like it's like ending an episode when the good shit's about to happen. I mean, granted, it was like good shit already, but it's like now the real good shit was about to happen. And you're just gonna cut us off like that?
Probably shot somebody.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, and he didn't die,
And he
so
just topped out ready to go. He's like, I'm gonna kill the motherfucker.
yeah. He's like, give me my gun, bro. He's like, obviously you don't want to use it.
And every
Trying to find a link to the thing. It's like I think it's a little more than $100, but you can actually like it's kind of like going to the range, but in your house.
Kind of cool. Yes. I was gonna go shoot my gun in my yard last night because there's so many goddamn fireworks.
Yard pop.
Not like- It is the city. Everyone else is doing it. And they set these huge fireworks off in the back alleyway. It's fucking nuts.
Have you seen the videos of these huge fireworks that fall and they go down the road instead of up? It's freaking terrifying.
Yeah, as kids, you know those little helicopter ones that go. Vroom? We used to throw those at each other. We used to light them and throw them at each other. They go all over the place.
We would shoot Roman candles at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do that. I still do that. The one I just linked, DT, that's not the one, but it's basically the same thing.
It's funny. I pulled up Discord. I'll see the big puking smiley face. It's kind of interesting. It'd be fun to play with, I guess.
Well, yeah, it's you don't waste ammo. You can do it wherever. You don't have to drive anywhere. So I mean, the idea of it's pretty nice.
Or you could do that around the house with each other. It's the new and improved laser tag.
I don't think I would ever trust.
You think? I don't know. There's something about the actual bullet. You want to spend.
I mean, it has to be chambered. 70 cents a round, man. I remember back when I used to go to the range for fun, and we'd get like a 50 cal, you know, the old Deagle, and it was $1 a round, and we used to think, you know, you're rich if you could shoot that shit. And now it's like, if you want to go, you're just paying 70 cents for fucking 9 mil. You're like, fuck me.
Yeah, that's for Full Metal Jackets. If you get the anything under, you're like $180 to $260, I think.
Yeah, it's like, don't even talk about getting fucking hollow points or, you know, any kind of home defense type rounds, because you just gotta be rich as fuck for that shit now.
I have a couple of boxes of them, but I don't practice with them.
Hollow points are like 30 for a box of 20, I think.
Yeah, it's stupid, man.
35, $40 or more now. For 100.
I used to use those to practice because it was like, that's what I put in my gun. It's like, I want to make sure my gun can shoot them. So it's like, that's what but back then they were cheap. It wasn't, you know, not back then, but even just, you know, right before all this happened.
Yeah, I just texted my friend over the weekend. I said, can I come up and use your reloading? He's like, better bring your own primers. You ain't using mine. I was like, that's no point. I also have black powder guns that I make the caps from beer cans and caps from cap guns.
That sounds like a gun that does no damage.
You only need to light the powder. You just better get those 5 balls correct.
Yeah.
Fire that off in the house, and woof, the whole house is filled with smoke.
Feels bad, man. We had shorts on AAL, and I stopped looking at it.
Boo.
Hitting that time. It's almost 9.
I was above goal and now I'm below goal. I'm so frustrated. I sound like Devin.
She did.
So, United States Oil Fund.
Cicadas are being loud today. Yeah, Axel. On Monday I plan to scale up. It took me a long time to get where I am, and risk management was one of the big reasons. So we just moved into a new house, so I've been currently trying to unpack everything. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's so annoying that it does that. I wonder if there's a way to... Because I have to turn them off and back on now. But yeah, Axel, if you stick around, you'll see over the next week on Monday, I'll be scaling up a little bit. So, but I don't plan to slow down. I want to start kind of ramping it up a little bit.
SY up.
TLDR has got 40 million shares traded today. It's going a perfectly straight line to the right. Lovely.
Yeah, tickers like that suck. Yeah. I pulled this SY up and I haven't seen it move yet. All right, stream. I'm actually going to get off here. If you guys want to come hang out in the Discord, feel free. But I'm going to go make some lunch and whatnot and just hang out in there and start on my room or office, I should say. So I will, if you guys don't come in there, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Till then, peace.